Sephora sale is here. I have done a bit of a curation of things that you may want to consider putting in your cart. This is a little bit last minute. I planned this today and I went through my professional makeup kit, my products that I have here, and just thought, what are some standout things that I truly love? Everything here I have used myself. Obviously, the Sephora website, the Sephora US website, is like just so teasing to me. It like teases me because I actually live in Hong Kong and I don't have access to a lot of the brands that you guys do in the US, but I've tried a fair few and I've tried some ones that I can't get here as well from traveling and things like that. So these are going to be my selection of products that I truly love, and you might as well. I wanted to do this because most of you guys that follow me here on my nice little growing community here on YouTube, you guys are all from the US mostly, like a large percentage of you are from the US, and you have some exciting sales coming up. So I wanted to just put together a video with all the things that I am loving. It's not something from every single category of makeup. I really didn't want to make it too long. This is just things that I think that are like really stand the test of time and I love. So let's get started. So we're going to start with skincare. I'm a big skincare lover, big skin treatments. I really love to look after my skin. I am like very, very diligent with my skincare routine. So not that I'm like super selective with the products, but I'm always doing like the right elements and steps for my skin to set myself up for success and to slow aging. Anyway, that was a little bit of a tangent there, but if you would like to know more like about what I do for skincare and my thoughts on how I manage my skin on another video, comment below and I could prepare that for you. Okay, so first up, something that is just a no-brainer. So many of these are no-brainer products. That's what I had in mind, is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration. This cream is like a barrier repairing cream, so perfect for coming up to winter. So we're going in between like cold and heating inside. Our skin needs a little bit extra comfort and hydration, and that's what this cream does. And it comes in a big tube. It lasts you forever. It feels like it's in a body cream tube. You can get it in smaller sizes as well, I know that, but it just is like what your skin wants sometimes, and you can just slather a big layer on and it's like a blanket for your skin. So I highly recommend this. It goes great under makeup as well, doesn't have any issues like that, and it's got the colloidal oatmeal in it, and that's what really helps soothe skin that's a little bit irritated. Maybe you've gone in too much with your active ingredients, too much retinol, too much vitamin C or exfoliating acids, and you need to like knock it back a bit. This is something your skin should like. Another one from First Aid Beauty, this is their exfoliating pads, but I actually couldn't find it on the website with the product by itself, but this is a twofer. This is their gift set. First Aid Beauty always do great gift sets. I highly recommend it. It's good for gifting as well. Like, it's good products to gift to people because generally everyone's skin will like it, and it's just like, it's simple, the price points are good, it's not too bougie, but it's nice. It's from Sephora. They're a real like solid skincare brand. Anyway, this is the Swipe Glow Home Away Holiday Gift Set, and it's like a small packet of the exfoliating pads and a big packet, and they are just fantastic for travel and just to prepare your skin for makeup, to give a real nice exfoliation. The pads have little grooves on them that really help clean your skin. I really sometimes like get in around my nose and try to clear off any of those little like built up areas. Fantastic for that. And you know, they're quite gentle as well. You don't really overdo it. Next up, we have from The Ordinary, another really solid brand. Like you just know that you're going to get something that is sound. It's not like an experience. It's not going to change the game, but it just is good, and they do what they say they're going to do most of the time. This is the Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum for thicker, fuller looking lashes and brows. This is something that I recommend to my clients. I do lash and brow lifts here in Hong Kong for my clients in person, and I always recommend that they start using this after these treatments because it can be quite drying and weakening to the lashes if you do it too regularly. And this one I can really rely on, that most people will get along with, and it's also not expensive. So it's not like some lash serums are very expensive, and you know, you can have some side effects. They can really irritate your eyes. This is a good like starting point. It doesn't create the most insane eyelashes, but it does just keep them healthy, keep them around longer, and it's just all round good for your lashes and your brows. Next up from The Ordinary is the Retinal 0.2% Illusion High Strength Retinoid Nighttime Treatment. Now, in the past, I've used all different types of retinol products on my skin. I haven't used any for quite some time. I probably should get this and like put it back into my routine. I've used like prescription strength retinols before, because here in Hong Kong, it's not super regulated. You can get prescription strength products in all categories from the local like Chinese pharmacies here. You can get a lot. You don't need a prescription for much, or they never ask me for a prescription. And you can pick up the Retinoid one here just over the counter. It's super cheap. And I've used that, and it's great. It's the gold standard, but I do get like tired of the flaking and the skin irritation that comes alongside that, because I need to show up here on camera all the time. I often used to get like little flaky bits here and around here, and yeah, it's good, but sometimes I think that's a little bit too strong for the skin, too like inflaming maybe. I don't know if that's like the science behind it, but this one from The Ordinary, they say it's their high strength. I think it is the highest strength that The Ordinary do. But for me, I had no issues for it, and it was great for my skin. So I would repurchase this, and I really like how it's in this pump packaging, so no air can go into the product. The other Ordinary Retinal products are in the glass jars with the dropper, and I just feel like I don't like that. People say that retinol is also a hard ingredient to keep stabilized. So I find this, to me, seems better. And yeah, but start slowly with retinol, you know, follow the instructions. But this one I really love, and the price, it's so good. Right, next up we have sunscreen, a loved category of mine. I didn't have a look at every single product in every category on the website. I would have needed like a week to plan for that, which, you know, I could have done, been a bit more organized. It's just not my nature all the time. But sunscreen, I had a look at every single product on the website, and boy, it is like, there's a lot of brands that I've not heard of and not tried, but I picked out just two, because I don't use a lot of high-end sunscreens. I use a lot of like Korean sunscreens because I live in Asia. I use a lot of Japanese and Korean ones, some French ones, because I have access to them. And I think, unfortunately, the US don't have a great rap with sunscreens, because you have a lot of the new formulations of the new ingredients are not available to you guys, unfortunately. But I picked out two. The Supergoop Every Single Face sunscreen. This is the Watery Lotion Hydrating Sunscreen, SPF 50. I think this is a fantastic sunscreen. The whole brand is great. There is like, if there's a way to put sunscreen on your face, they've thought of it and they've got a formulation for it. But this one, it's just a real like middle of the line type of sunscreen. The packaging is also kind of cute and fun, but it's not, I wouldn't call it watery at all, especially for Asian sunscreen standards. It is not watery. It's a light gel cream texture, goes on clear. It's hydrating, but doesn't make you too oily or shiny. It's not mattifying, it's not drying. It's just a real like, well, what it's called, every single face sunscreen. And that's really what it is. It's nothing too flashy or going in any direction. It's just a good sunscreen that works under makeup and is good for every day. And that's what it's called. So I like this one. Tick of approval from me, which I am very well versed in sunscreen. The next one is from Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet is also another great brand. It is from Australia, which is where I'm from, if you didn't know. And this is the Future Fluid SPF 50 Super Light Mineral Fragrance-Free Sunscreen Serum. This one is liquid. This one is a fluid. I suggest shake it up, pour it out. It's not inclusive for all shades, I would say, because it's a mineral. Mineral's not going to get on with everybody. It's practically impossible to get a mineral sunscreen that will work for the really deep skin tones. I promise you, I've seen all the videos, all the people reviewing them. There's not many. This one, I really like it. For me, it has a little tiny tint to it. It's not, I wouldn't call it a tinted sunscreen, but it's not a clear sunscreen because it's mineral. And I really like it for putting on my face as I go to the gym, because I have it's got like a 10% tint to it, a 10% coverage to this one. It's nice, it's super liquidy, it's hydrating, it goes well under makeup, there's no pilling. It's just a good sunscreen, and it's quite a large size. Does it say how many ounce? Yeah, 50 ml. It's a nice sunscreen. And this brand has a lot of nice sunscreens as well. All different textures, mattifying, hydrating, all that. Okay, we're now going to move into the makeup category. So makeup. Rare Beauty. These blushes are iconic now. I didn't jump on them straight away. I'm not one to jump on things straight away. Not generally, unless I get sent the product and I get to try it. So these ones, they are really beautiful, these blushes. I really am enjoying the shade Hope right now. This nude mauve shade. It's really beautiful for my brides. They do blend so nicely on the skin. They really blend really nice. They don't disturb your concealer and your foundation underneath when you do it right. And I really rate them. There's a whole load of colors. They are very pigmented. So I would, if you are tossing between colors, I would say go for the less stronger one, just so you don't have that issue as much with the pigment being too strong, but great product. The DIOR Backstage Glow Luminizer Face Palette. I like the universal shade. That's the one I have in my kit, but they have brought out some new shades recently that look really fun and lovely. But this glow and the shimmer in these are they're stunning. They're so stunning. I use this on almost every single client, no matter what shade they are. It is really, this color is so good for that, because that white color, that bright white color, is so beautiful for the inner corner of the eyes. You could use it as a highlighter. The pink one is a beautiful blush topper. So if you're doing a pinky blush and then you want to add a glow, I would do the pink highlighter here. And then the two golden shades, really beautiful for deeper skin tones, but also as gold eyeshadows on the eye. It's just such a useful palette, and it's not cheap. So while Sephora is having their sale, it's really a great idea to pick one of these up, and that it was in stock, because it's really actually quite hard to find these sometimes. So if you do see it in stock, they did change the packaging and apparently slightly reformulated it, but it does look very similar to me, this color. I'm not sure about the new colors though. The Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked Palettes. These are so beautiful. They're expensive, but I do think they are worth it. I got the one, I think 2 years ago or last year, and I use it in my kit all the time. They are just the prettiest powders. They're so foolproof. They're buildable. They're not too much strong pigment instantly. This year they've brought out 3 colors. I won't be getting one this year because I don't like to over consume like that. And I do already still have one that is not empty yet. But this one's, they have bronzers in it. They have blush shades. Some of them have the finishing setting powders. They are just such a universal, handy palette to have, and you will use it so much. Yeah. I really like the Hourglass products. The Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palettes, they are also phenomenal. I use these on every client as well. I have the neutral one and the warm one. I'm really leaning towards the neutral one as much as I can on clients. I really like these shades. I do use the warm one on people with quite warm skin tones and deeper skin tones. I wouldn't use this one. But on any fair skin tones, I really reach for this one. I just think it's really nice to sculpt the eye with, and you don't have, it doesn't add warmth to it, but adds sculpt, really subtle, really nice for moving into winter time now. And then I would use the DIOR palette for the pop or the shimmer if I was wanting to add that to the eye. Very nice size. They're not too big. There's no empty areas with like a silly little eyeshadow brush. I think that's like, people don't do that now in eyeshadow palettes, but they used to. A great mirror inside it as well. It's a solid palette, but it is more shades than what you really need day to day. But if you are a makeup lover, you like to experiment, you can do lots of looks with it. The Charlotte Tilbury new setting spray. This is the Airbrush Flawless Matte Blurring Waterproof Setting Spray. This is great. It's a great setting spray, great daily setting spray. The other one, the pink can one that we all love. Yes, I love it. Get it if you haven't tried it. That is not for every day. I don't recommend that for every day. I use that on every client because it is a special occasion when you book a makeup artist. But for every day, this one from Charlotte Tilbury is a lot nicer and not as drying on the skin, but still gives you that hold and that setting aspect, but just not as foolproof as the other one. So I do really rate this one. It's great, would last you long. It has the same scent as the other one. The other one I didn't find, the original one of Charlotte's, I didn't find to be that effective or not strong enough for where I live here in Hong Kong in the summertime. Okay, some lip liners. Love lip liners. They are my daily necessity. This one I got from Sephora. This is like a new version of theirs. I bought this because I have some other lip liners from Sephora that I absolutely love and they don't make them anymore and it breaks my heart. But this one I bought and I tried and it is really nice. The formulation is really great. I just wish it was what they had before with the twist up kind of mechanism, so you didn't have to sharpen it. But this one you have to sharpen, and the formulation is great. Great lip liner, and for the price, and they have a great color range. It's really, and when that's on sale, this is like drugstore prices. So I highly recommend these if you're gonna maybe try a color that you don't wear too often, or you needed a red lip liner that you don't use too often. Just get it in the Sephora collection one, because lip liners can dry out and you need to kind of use them. It's a solid choice, and this is like the long-lasting drying setting type of lip liners. Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner, these are fantastic, but they are the like older style lip liners. They don't have that setting technology. You have more time to move it around and be malleable and really perfect the shape you're wanting, and you sharpen them. They're a classic pencil. They don't dry out as quick as the other style, the more modern, creamier style. Really love these, and they have so many shades, like so many shades. I have so many in my kit, and I would love to have every single shade because it's just a beautiful, beautiful selection of lip liners. And also the pencil, I don't know if you can see here, the pencil is square, it's not round, which is something nice because it doesn't roll off the table or roll away. It kind of stays put, but it's a very silly, subtle detail. Now, next up is the DIOR Lip Glow Oil Hydrating High Shine Lip Gloss. These are classics. They are expensive. That's why I'm suggesting it for the sale, to try it out. They are really beautiful. They're really beautiful. They give you this gorgeous gloss, shiny but not sticky. The packaging is beautiful. You just want to show it off. They're not super pigmented. They look so sensational with a lip liner underneath. I always would wear these with a lip liner and this on top to just give you that beautiful finish that they are. But a lot of DIOR lip products are really nice. They're solid lip products from this brand. Love. Back to Hourglass, we have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in the shade Nude Bronze Light. I can't vouch for the other shades. This is the only shade I've tried in it. This is the one that looks the most matte. The other ones can look a little bit glittery, a little, not glittery because Hourglass products would never be glittery looking because they're a sophisticated brand, but I don't like a bronzer that has shimmer in it. And this one has like virtually no shimmer. Is a really beautiful bronzer for people that aren't super comfortable or used to bronzers because it's really builds up slowly and it blends on the skin very nicely. You hardly ever get any issues of it leaving marks on your skin that you need to then blend out when you've gone in a bit too sudden. But it is expensive, but it is beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, back to Rare Beauty. This is the contour bronzer version of that blush. I love this. I didn't love it as much at first, but I've grown to really love wearing this because It's a liquid bronzer, which to me sounds I wouldn't go for a liquid bronzer, but because it's in the doe foot, it's easy to put on. I don't love stick bronzers either because I feel like they're harder to blend out. I do just love a powder bronzer. But this one, it lasts, it looks lovely. It's so nice to blend out on the skin, very quick. I have the lightest shade. Oh, I keep saying bronzer because to me, it's a bronzer. I have the lightest shade, which is called Gentle, and it says here on the website, it says it's a fair, cool taupe. I don't think I would agree with that. In the tube, it looks like that, but when I put it on my face and I blend it out, it just looks like a really nice soft bronzer to me. The other shades are even warmer. I use it as a bronzer and it is beautiful, and I'm going through it quicker and more than I would like imagine myself to. So that's nice and surprising. Back to Hourglass. I think I'm really having a moment with Hourglass, aren't I? I really like a lot of Hourglass products, and I've loved this concealer for so long. This is the Vanish Airbrush Concealer from Hourglass. They are sensational. I know a lot of people compare the Natasha Denona concealer and this concealer together. I've done a video on my Instagram actually comparing the two. And for me, Hourglass wins. I don't have it on today. I have the Kosas one, which I don't find as impactful. The Hourglass one is just such high coverage. You need a little bit. It blends out really beautifully. It's creamy. I set it with a powder. It's just lush. It's just a nice concealer. And it lasts forever. It's not cheap, but they are beautiful. They do come in mini sizes. You can get smaller sizes if you're not sure about the shade. Yeah. Hourglass do nice makeup, and I do really rate. This is my favorite concealer of all time right now. Huda Beauty, the Easy Blur foundation. This is a lovely foundation. This is the Easy Blur Natural Airbrush Foundation with niacinamide. I don't really listen to that skincare in my foundation. It's not something that I buy this for. I have this foundation on today in the shade Chai. It is lovely. I put it on my fingers. It is just very easy. It dries with like a natural finish. Maybe it blurs. It doesn't make my pores or my fine lines look any worse or highlight those. I just think it's a great all-round foundation. I really like that it's in this plastic tube, so it's lightweight, really nice for travel or in a professional kit. I would actually consider carrying more shades in my kit. It's just a great foundation. Yeah, I think she's done a really great job. It's a very natural finish. I feel like a lot of people will get along with it. It's not particularly good for dry skin or oily skin. I think it's very middle of the line, and you can do other things to make it work, whichever side of the spectrum you sit on with your skin. Yeah, it's good. Another from Huda Beauty, the powder. Her Easy Bake Loose Blur Setting Powder I have on today. I use in my kit. It is just a fantastic powder. It blurs the skin. It keeps it matte. It doesn't look too cakey. Any powder could look too cakey if you use too much, but this powder is just so stunning. It is really fine. It's got a whole lot of shades. It has a nice little smell to it. There's nothing not to like about this setting powder. It's phenomenal. She's done really great, and I love it. It comes in a big size and small sizes as well. Okay, we're getting there. We're coming to the end. My throat is so dry. I need water, but I will soldier on. This is a body product. I've discovered this on the website when I was like checking through quickly, and I need to give it some love. This almond shower oil from L'Occitane is so beautiful. It is a perfect gift, but it is also a perfect gift for yourself because it's just that little bit of luxury and indulgence for yourself in the shower. You put it on your skin kind of dry, and it melts off in the shower and turns into a body wash, and it's so nice. It's just something you've got to experience for yourself. It's very, very unique kind of product. I want to get one for myself and use that. It's been a while since I've used this product. Couldn't find it by itself, but it's in this set, which seems like good value. It's a hand cream, which I'm sure is lovely. Mascara. This should have been before that product, but anyway. The YSL Lash Clash Extreme Volume Mascara is the most high impact mascara I have ever used in my life. It is phenomenal. A couple swipes and you have the biggest lashes, the fullest, the fluffiest. It is very good, this mascara. Quickly gives you a lot of impact, but it's not entirely smudge proof for me here in the summer in Hong Kong, but in the wintertime, just a sensational mascara for full, fat, big, black, impactful lashes. This is your one. This is the one you're gonna want to try. It also comes in a blue and a brown one as well, but I would just go for the black. Now we are rounding off the suggestions for your Sephora sale with some Sephora Collection brushes. I love Sephora Collection brushes, the pro brushes. They're coming. This one's not. This is the essential brushes. This is the smudge brush. And I often buy this for my clients when I do makeup lessons because it's a really handy brush to have to do a lot of like definition around your eyes, like a little bit of a soft eyeliner look with a dark brown eyeshadow. Great for wiggling under here and sliding along the top at the root of the lashes to give you like contour and shape around your eyes without using a eyeliner. This is a great brush for that. Now the Pro Collection. These Pro Collection brushes I buy for my kit. There's other brushes out there, but this is just what's easily available to me here in Hong Kong, and they last really well. The handles, they don't split. I wash my brushes in full water all the time, and they last. The hairs are really beautiful. They're just high quality brushes they're not cheap, but they're a fair price, I think. So this one is the Pro Crease Brush number 26. It's a big fluffy round brush. Fantastic for the crease, fantastic for your buffer, blending out any work that you're doing. Just really handy, really nice round tapered shape. These are the types of brushes that I love to use. This is the same one, but just smaller. This is the number 24 Pro Crease Brush. Just a bit smaller, a bit more detail work and defining with a bit more of a darker shadow. They're just really handy to have, and you need a couple when you're doing eyeshadow looks. You need some for dark colors, some for light colors, and you don't blend the colors together at the same time with the same brush. You need to keep them separate so your eye looks look cleaner. This one is the number 56. This is the Pro Foundation Brush. This is my favorite foundation brush right now in my collection. I have a lot of foundation brushes, but this is the one that I really love because it's a nice size. It's not too big. If you have a big face, maybe it would take a little bit too long, but I find on most people this is great. I can really get in there and buff and push foundation into the skin to make it look seamless and not like it's sitting on top of the skin. It's a great brush. And I did notice on the website also they have a smaller size, so not the full long handle like what makeup artists like to have, but they have one with a smaller handle, but the brush is exactly the same. I think they called it 56.5, which is very thoughtful of them, and that means it must be quite a popular brush, and I'm not the only one that likes it. I think this is the last item. This is the Pro Highlight Brush number 98. You can use this for highlight. I like to have a couple of brushes this size. It's a tapered brush. It's small. It's not too dense. It's a bit fluffy, but it's a duo fiber as well, so you can use it for powder and creams. These brushes are really great for blush, really targeted blush, blending out the Rare Beauty cream brush. Highlighter, yes, but I like it for blush or setting powder. Obviously, you don't mix the two products at the same time. You need to have a few, but it's just a very handy brush to have. And I feel like a lot of people don't have brushes of this size in their kits. They often have like brushes that are too big. But sometimes you just want smaller detail brushes, so you're making sure you're putting the stuff in the right place and it doesn't blur out and move into other zones where we don't want to put product. So just a handy brush. And I really rate the Sephora Pro brushes. Okay, we've come to the end. I don't know, I feel like I've been talking for a long time, but hopefully that gave you some like fresh ideas of things that you might want to try. If you are like a regular to this channel, I've probably talked about a lot of these products before, but this is just a concise video of what you can get on Sephora, ideas to add to your cart for these Sephora sale coming up. well, actually, by the time this video is uploaded, it will already be live. I will leave all the links of these products down below for you to shop, and that it does not cost any extra to you. It just helps support my channel. To use my affiliate codes down below, and happy shopping. Only buy what you need. Don't get everything that I suggested. Okay, this is just some ideas to maybe spark interest in your shopping, you know, your shopping trip at Sephora, are things that I really love and I think that you might love as well. And yeah, thank you. Consider subscribing to the channel. I hope you liked this chatty video this week, and if there's more things that I think about that I haven't put in this video, I will also leave it linked down below, and I will also like have them all collected on an LTK board in a group, so you can see them all as well. That will be linked down below as well. Subscribe and join my newsletter, my Substack newsletter, if you would like to. I'm very irregular on that, but I do post sometimes. Happy shopping, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.